Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Jeff Hoffman gets the start for Colorado in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Into the box now, Tommy Pham. He will lead this one off today.
The left fielder, Tommy Pham.
First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. These Rockies guys that come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Not an altogether bad afternoon for baseball. 54 degrees here at first pitch. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Here now the 2-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back in standing. Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. One-0 count. Here it is. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Pham on at first, nobody out. Two and two. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. After it is Blackman. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tony Gwynn. He's 2 for 10 in the series coming into today. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's running again. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not going to get him as he swipes second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. Reined in. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Digging in now for San Diego, Ryan Klesko, runner in scoring position with two gone. First offering on its way. 1-0. Here it is. Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. So they're able to get the runner to third in the opening half inning, but can't bring him around. And now the Rockies will go on offense for the first time. No score. Zach Davies starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Coming to the plate now, Todd Helton. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they do come in off a victory last time out, but they've really hit the skids here recently. Losers of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
Helton is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport. The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he rips it on the ground to second, and that finds its way through for a base hit, and that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
So now to the plate, Jorge Gonzalez, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Ready with the 0-1.
Halfway to the plate, this hitter's wondering why he even pulled the trigger on that. His hands feel like he's being stung by wasps right now.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1 and 2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there, because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0 and 2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
It looked like he tried to get him to chase on that pitch there, 1 and 2. A good idea, but I think now he has to challenge him a little bit. He doesn't want to get into a worse situation with the cleanup guy up next.
The 2-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks in that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Striding in for the Rockies, number 2. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 4th home run here in the early going, as the Rockies have taken a 4-0 lead.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game, but things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam, and they might not be done yet.
At the plate now, Dante Bichette. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 4 runs here in this half inning. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to let a grand slam go, but the only silver lining is now that you're working with a clean slate, nobody on, nobody out, got to treat it like it's a fresh inning.
1-2, here it comes.
That's inside.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
What I like about that strikeout, guys, is that he came back with a fastball on 2-2. He was heading to count 0-2 earlier, but instead of continuing to nibble a little bit, he decided to get aggressive again and to challenge with his hard stuff.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1.
As a manager, when you see a guy struggling like this in the first inning, your mind starts racing, trying to figure out about how long you're going to go with this guy and how many guys you might end up having to use out of your bullpen just to get through this thing. Not a good spot to be in.
A ball and a strike now. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. Head-to-head numbers against Zach Davies. He's 1 for 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. I just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Got him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
At the plate, Dom Nunez, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
The 1-0. Line drive base hit. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. Arenado blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. But the damage long since done for the Rockies as they played 4 on the grand slam. Second inning coming up. It's now 4-0 Colorado. Second inning set to go. Ready now, Manny Machado. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here's a changeup to start the second, but that misses. It's a ball and no strikes.
As an offense right here, 4-0, you can't let that get away from you. You're a grand slam from tying this one up. Everyone take a deep breath and just start getting some guys on base.
And here's a ball hit in the air, and no one will track it down. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fouled off. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Into the box, Benito Santiago, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Now that's popped up. And there's out number 2.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
So here's Will Myers. He went deep in the contest last night. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. A 1-2 count to Will Myers. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Blackmon is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Padres down in order. They trail here 4-0. Into the box now is the Colorado pitcher, Jeff Hoffman. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'm sure he's frustrated by that call. Probably could have been a strike, but at the same time, earning strikes from the umpire is a real thing. If you've been all over the place like he has, you're just not going to get much help from the umpires.
Towards second. And this will be put away easily for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Todd Helton.
Stepping up to the plate, Todd Helton. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
2 balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Lined into right, a base hit.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
In now for Colorado, Charlie Blackmon. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 0-1. Here it comes. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Has a look, now the pitch. Runners on first with one down. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away.
You can visibly see the body language of this guy on the mound is completely changed during this at bat. 6 foul balls has to be completely frustrating him that he can't put him away.
Popped up. Tatis has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Gonzalez. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. He's set. Here it comes. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
1-1 is taken for ball 2. A runner on first with 2 away. High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Colorado. They lead it 4-0. Digging in, Brian Dozier, and they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Brian Dozier.
Here comes the first pitch. Weak grounder down the line at third. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Dozier, originally from Mississippi, he was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
2 balls and a strike to Dozier. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Fouled away. The next 3-2. Fouled off. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Zach Davies. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the stretch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And, looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. One there, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
One out now in the San Diego third, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he's going to get there after a long run as he gloves it for the second out.
Up next for the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. He's set, and the pitch. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Count 1-0.
And that'll be grounded foul off to the left and near Glenn Hoffman, the third base coach. 2 out with the man at first. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And Blackman will make the catch here, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. They're down 4-0. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, number 2. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
Number 2.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So with 1 away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Into the box now, Dante Bichette. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Myers is under it. 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. A base hit in his first trip. And the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Arenado stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. 2 out, nobody on. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. He'll whip this one first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Into the box, Tony Gwynn. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now here's the pitch.
Gwynn.
Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike 1. This is on the ground over to first. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Klesko.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan Klesko. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the always dangerous third baseman, Manny Machado. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit back up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Benito Santiago, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Hit on the ground out to short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trevor Story steps in now.
For the Rockies, the shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And this will bang up against the wall. He's around second now, and they still haven't gotten to this thing. And this throw gets away from him. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
Wow, somebody break out the oxygen tank because he was booking all the way around for the triple. But then the throwing error gives him an opening, and he heads all the way home to score. Got to take care of the baseball.
Stepping in now, Dom Nunez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball left side. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Man, I feel for him, but you've got to call a spade, right? He's really struggling. The sample size is 3+ innings, and in that time, he's given up 8 hits, so it might be time to cut your losses and make a change out there.
Drew Pomeranz answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. To the plate now, Jeff Hoffman. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down. Make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 1-1 home is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. To second for 1, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Todd Helton. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Here's another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Now batting, center
And
fielder.
time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. Popped him up. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 15, Jorge Gonzalez.
Standing in, Jorge Gonzalez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
At the ball.
Pomerantz sets. 1-0 on its way. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Left fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Rockies forced to settle for 1. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. Rockies lead it 5-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Padres.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
Center fielder, number 4.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Will Myers is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
Now back, second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Here's Brian Dozier now. As he'll take a look at the strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. 0-1 pitch on its way.
At the ball.
No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error for the Padres so far. And that's taken for a called strike 2. The 1-2 pitch. Loud contact by Dozier, and a ball with carry to left field. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Ball left outside.
Nobody out, runner on first. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get over the wall for a ground rule double, and that'll keep runners at second and third now with still nobody out.
Off the bat, it looked like that might bring their first run of the game across. But those hopes ended quickly when it hopped over the wall. Everyone gets 2 bases on a ground rule double, so the runner from first is forced to stay at third, and the next guy is going to have to be the one to put them on the board.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. One and 0 pitch on the way. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. Too high. And it's 3-0. Hosmer in front now at 3-1 count.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And might have thought it was high, but it's a strike. 3-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. The tag, and he's out at the plate.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back in the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Ball 1.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
One and 1 to San Diego's leadoff batter.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he fouls this one off. And here's the 3-2 from him. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only 1 away.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Jake McGee is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Fernando Tatis Jr. will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike one.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, Matt. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
The 0-1 pitch. Misses. That's ball one. Bases are loaded with only one out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The right fielder, number 19, Tony Gwynn.
So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. Fastball well outside.
This is worst case scenario for the pitcher. As the offensive player, man, smile on your face knowing you're sitting fastball right down the middle.
And that's in there, 2-1.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Bases are loaded here, one man out. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. There's one, and nearly a double play. That was closer than I thought it would be, and the inning will continue.
Well, they really didn't have a shot at turning two on the high chopper. They only get one, and that allows the runner from third to score.
And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Ryan Klesko. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's a look over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rockies 5 and the Friars 2. Craig Stammen will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 34, Craig Stammen.
Striding in, number 2. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
The second baseman, number 2.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Stammen has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors. And in that time, he's compiled a whip under 1.3. Translation, he's better than league average in that category. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. A 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Settling in now, Dante Bichette 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Gets a small piece near the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
So striding in, Nolan Arenado. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. High in the air out to center field. Myers is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Trevor Story. Tripled homer run last time through, so we'll see what he's got in store here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he takes ball 1. We're in the 5th inning here. 5-2 is our score. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
No reason to give in to him here with the base open. Putting him on base just gives your defense more ways to help get you out of this.
2-0 pitch on the way. Outside and low, 3-0. Dom Nunez would be next if they can keep this inning alive. 2 out here and a runner at second. Line to the right side. Gwynn is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Rockies strand 1. They're still out in front, 5-2. Digging in, Manny Machado. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. A ball and a strike now to Machado. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
The 1-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
1-2. Here it comes. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Into the box, Benito Santiago. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. (5-2) is our score here in inning number 6. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Nearly got the inside, but ruled the ball. The count now at 2-2. Now the pitch. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with one away.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Here's Will Myers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Runner at second here with one man out. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
When your team is behind this late in the game, it's not a good look for you as a hitter to show no discipline and wave at a pitch that wasn't even sniffing the zone.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2-2 count. We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Brian Dozier, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-2. A line shot to third base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
The second baseman, Brian Dozier.
Wade Davis, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
Number 71, Wade Davis.
Brian Dozier will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
1-0.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3 and 2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 3 here in the early going. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
You're going to get one fastball right down the middle, probably once or twice a game, and you cannot miss it. And he did not miss it. He roasted that pitch.
Greg Garcia will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For San Diego, number 5, Greg Garcia.
Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Rockies 5 and the Padres 4. Jose Castillo enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Digging in and looking for more, Dom Nunez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Dom Nunez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
David Dahl will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 26, David Dahl.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. And a fastball upstairs here that runs it to 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And he lays off, ball 4, so he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
The batter, the first baseman, Todd.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Todd Helton. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, a pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Bouncer up the middle. Dozier ranging to his right. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Carlos Estevez is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 54, Carlos Estevez.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Tommy Pham. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 pitch. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
The 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Gonzalez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Padres go down quietly, and the deficit holds at 5-4. Andres Munoz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Number 52, Andres Munoz.
Ready for another shot now. Charlie Blackmon will try and get something started in the home half of the seventh.
Charlie.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Oh, not sure where that one missed, and I'm not sure the pitcher does either.
Rockies center fielder looking at a 2-0 count now. Ready with the 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is, the 3-0, and that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Digging in now, Jorge Gonzalez. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Fastball well outside. Line toward the alley in left center. A dive, but it's off his glove.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Number 2.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
First and second here with nobody out. Ball and a strike. Into right field, that's a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Dante Bichette. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch on its way.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Oh, one pitch on its way. A swing and a ground. Oh, it's off the third base bag. One run is scored. And he'll reach first safely. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it 7-4.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
Emilio Pagan comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Nolan Arenado will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Fouled off. The 1-2. Curveball just about rung him up, but it's to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it an 8-4 ball game.
Hey, talk about having a productive inning. You like to see that. You like to add on runs anytime you can. And a sac fly here gives their team another insurance run, and they're starting to blow this thing wide open.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Trevor Story comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Three runs already home here. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
Two balls and a strike. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
In now, Dom Nunez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. This one is crushed. Back, and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Wow, that's what a pitcher gets for not putting what he thought was a bad call in the rearview mirror. I think he was still fuming and didn't get the pitch where he wanted it. The result? A reason to be even more mad.
Daniel Murphy will come on now as the pinch hitter.
Number 9, Daniel Murphy.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Still only 1 out in the inning. Very high, 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Pham is over just a few steps to his right as he takes it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd Helton.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Todd Helton. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. A bouncer to the left side. Machado is there. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Another good inning for the Rockies, and Blake Street might be beckoning for 1 or 2 of this bunch. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Brian Shaw has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 29, Ryan.
Now at the plate, Ryan Klesko. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Shaw was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Shaw, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Riding in once again, Manny Machado. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. Second home run early in the year, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now. Standing in now, Benito Santiago. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. One-0 pitch is a curveball. That looked good from here, but it's 2-0.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-0 count, the pitch, and it's fouled away. The 2-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Blackman's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Will Myers.
Stepping into the box, Will Myers. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Two balls and no strikes to the Padres center fielder.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Rockies 11 and the Padres 5. Ready once again, Charlie Blackmon. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
At the plate now, Jorge Gonzalez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball two.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. Two great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. One out, nobody on. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he could take you out of the yard.
And he takes ball four, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Now batting, number 2.
So here's the cleanup hitter, number 2. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Cut fastball inside, ball one.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-0. And he fouls this one off.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Very high. 2-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about having a day. Gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Trevor Hoffman is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Austin Hedges is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Stepping in now, Dante Bichette as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. First and second now, 1 man out. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, the pitch.
2-2 count.
Fouled away. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Klesko is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Up next for Colorado, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now at the plate, Nolan Arenado. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Gonzalez rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time. That's exactly what this guy did.
Trevor Story is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second, so now 2 men in scoring position. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. A couple of hits lead to 1 in the inning for Colorado. 9th inning coming up. Colorado's out in front 12-5. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. James Pazos is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Josh Fuentes will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Brian Dozier at the plate, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. The 0-1 on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. In tight with the slider, 2-2. And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
Now batting.
In now, Austin Hedges, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The next 0-2.
Oh, that's it.
Back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's one as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit back up the middle. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as the umpire was right there to make the call. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn two.
Yeah, choppers like that make it really tough. You can't make the ball get to you much faster. So the key is making sure you field it cleanly and at least get one, which they did there.
Now to the plate, Fernando Tatis Jr. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he'll make the catch to put an end to this one. And the Rockies have taken the rubber match of this three-game set as this ball game is over.
If you want to know what this game was decided, that's easy. Look no further than the seventh inning. That big rally and the crooked number on the scoreboard proved to be all the difference.
12-5 is the final in this ball game. The Rockies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jake McGee claims the win out of the pen, his first. Zach Davies worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 56 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.